I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. Good afternoon, community, and what you know good on this day. Welcome to the Discount Action Figure Dude. I am your host, Christopher, and as promised, we are going to do an investigation of a couple of Earth 2 Batman. We were going to do this a little while ago, but we ran into some complications in the fact that we had other Batman that showed up that demanded our attention. But without wasting your time, let's check out our 2 Batman as we get ready to cut them open. McFarlane, Earth 2 Batman, and DC Collectibles, Earth 2 Batman. One of these figures is 10 years old, so it should be interesting to see how the technology has progressed from one to the other. And here goes both of our Earth 2 Batman out of their packages. Earth 2 Batman has an interesting history. I think he started off as Bruce Wayne. Then in another alternate reality, I think he became Thomas Wayne. Then eventually, I think he became Dick Grayson, maybe? According to our data file, this one is Thomas Wayne. I don't know if this is supposed to be Bruce, Thomas, or Dick. I don't know, because my box doesn't tell me any way or the other. Just so you know, you can see on the DC Collectibles the other figures you can get. I happen to have this version of Green Lantern and side of the box. This box has some nifty artwork of Bruce. Who is that? A quiver? Yeah, that is the back of I don't know who that would be, but anyway, some cool artwork for that guy. And of course, as you well know, the data file, which we're going to put in the file with the rest of the files. Let's say we take a closer look at our Earth 2 Batman. So while the McFarlane Earth 2 Batman is a better figure than the DC Collectibles figure, minus some quality issues, as like this arm, which is eventually going to fall off because the pins are not in there very good. Yeah, but you know, at this point, Todd, I'm almost banking on that. Let's do better, Todd. But this figure is not without its charms in comparison. No, it doesn't have double jointed knees or double jointed elbows. There is no ab crunch or waist swivel, which we will say it does preserve the sculpt. No, it doesn't have butterfly joints to help with shoulder movement or anything like that. No, there's no thigh cuts. None of the modern things that we expect to see in our modern action figures. But we do like a couple of things that this thing brings to the table. For starters, the foresight to bring us a red Batarang, which is articulated no less. Ah, that is sweet. I like that. And we like the inner texture of the cape. And quite honestly, and even though he has all kinds of trouble standing because the cape is backloaded, but when you do get him to stand, if you can get him to stand in some kind of way, form, or fashion, get that head up, and you just ask him to stand, which he doesn't seem interested in doing, for me, he does look good just standing there with his articulated Batarang, which is something I don't think I've ever seen that before in a Batman figure. You know. Anyway, this guy naturally has all of the things that we would expect from a modern action figure. He has his double jointed elbows. He has his double jointed arms. He has this floppy arm here. But but that does mean, at the very least, he can get himself in a pose to do a kung fu kick with his floppy arm, which is pretty cool. Naturally, he does have a waist swivel and an ab crunch to go with everything. And he has this utterly, ridiculously large cape, which is also back heavy, which also kind of keeps him from standing if the cape didn't go all the way to the ground and was hard plastic, and always keeps him propped up. So, yay to the ridiculous cape, which keeps this guy propped up. We'll call that one a win. Now, as far as a value, we got this guy in a set of 3 of DC Collectibles figures, which included Earth 2 Hawkgirl, Simon Baz, Green Lantern, and this guy for about $60. Yeah, which isn't bad, actually. I think, and I've had them for a while, so there you go. I think that's a pretty good value for those 3 figures. This guy we got at Target. Interesting story. I ordered him at Target. He was on sale for $12. When I got my package from Target, it was the Riddler. That Riddler with the question mark for a cane, I think. I told Target, you sent me the wrong thing. Target was like, my bad, keep that. And they sent me this. So, for what it's worth, I got a free Riddler. So, yay for me for getting a free Riddler. But for value's sake, let's focus on Mr. Earth 2 Batman McFarlane. He's a good-looking figure. Yes, he came with the bare minimum of accessories. I mean, the bare minimum: a stand, a card, and the only real accessory, because those are standard, is the Batarang, which I guess we should. But he was very inexpensive, and he does look very good. He'll look good on my Batman shelf with the rest of my McFarlane Bat figures. And with that in mind, we'll call this guy a decent value.